miniskirts like you do. I mean, it's a cultural thing. That doesn't mean they're any less Muslims. Why on earth should they be judged by the way they dress or by the way they look?
We are obsessed with sexuality and hair.
Yes.
And it is the amount of hair that a man can show on his face and the amount of hair a woman can cover on her head has become the defining characteristics of this faith.
Yes.
And whether a woman is judged by the lack of clothing that she wears or the total coverage that she has, it is two sides of the same coin. It is sexualizing a woman both ways. The argument that is given that, well, the woman should cover her hair so that, as a Muslim woman, she should not attract the attention of men. Hello? Everyone around you is looking because you are that 1% of the population that is wearing it.
There's like a fear, like, you know, if you question anything about the Prophet is blasphemous, you're going to go to hell. So I think what happened to me was any questions I had, I just swallowed and swallowed and swallowed until it just, I thought it was going to explode. And here we are right now.
The essence of questioning has been there from the earliest history of Islam, and, you know, even the prophets before that, they questioned sometimes the existence of God. There is a story in the Quran about, you know, Moses saying, show me your power. So if a prophet can question the existence of God, you know, not negate it, but question, then surely human beings, no matter who they are, I mean, imams are not divine. They are not divinely ordained that you can't question them. What has happened is that somehow, you know, I think someone put it so well, I don't know who it was, that instead of worshipping God, we have started worshipping Islam. You know, so that questioning, the capacity to question has been taken away, and especially for women.
It's difficult for me to get past the complete simplicity of what being a Muslim is, which is basically, if I say I'm a Muslim, I'm a Muslim. I don't know why I can't just grab onto that and claim that. Before I go to London, I'm meeting with hijabis. I'd never heard that term before, hijabis, but that's what they're called, women that wear the hijab. Women I thought I had nothing in common with, and now women that I see as my sisters.
My hijabis. I have to say that I never ever thought that I would be sitting around with hijabis. I'd never even heard the term hijabis before. And I don't really kind of understand why you guys chose to wear the hijab. So I don't know, Afsha, if you want to tell me why.
A lot of sisters out there who are perfect in the sense they have good character, which is the first and basic thing of Islam, as I would say. And, you know, everything else. But they don't wear the hijab, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't wear short sleeves. I don't wear, you know, short skirts or anything that's... So that just that little thing, is it gonna throw me over? So I thought about it and I was like, okay, you know what? It's the time. I think I should start.
I think that struggle is necessary before you put it on, because then you know how important it is to you, you know what you're getting into.
Why you're doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I first put on the hijab, I never really truly believed I would evolve into the person I am now. I guess that's a lot of misconception a lot of girls have at a younger age. But for me, what I found at the same time was an escape from, oh, girls are just portrayed as sex objects and whatnot. I found that it almost forced people to look beyond my appearance.
What is scary for me is I look at all of you, and for the first time, I think there's like this little possibility that that could be me.
Afsha and Zubia agree to help me find a hijab. It's not something I ever thought I would be shopping for, but I'll need it for my meeting with the fundamentalists in London, and I have no idea how to even put one on.
So this is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a few different names for these, actually. I call them jilbabs.
I call it an abaya.
I thought it was an abaya, yeah.
Yeah.
So I need that and, I guess, a hijab, a scarf.
What colors did you want to try it on?
So wait a minute. when you put that on me, what is there, like, is it going to end up looking like that?
No, it's going to end up looking like this. There's different ways you can put it on. I'm just going to put it on the way that I know.
Okay.
Okay, so then if you move your chin up a little bit, what I would do is...
Is that good?
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, you're going to have to bend down.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Welcome
really
to
good.
our world.
Just look in the mirror now.
I'm scared.
Just do it.
Just turn around and look.
I don't like wearing the hijab. I don't like wearing it. I don't want to wear it in London, and I know that I have to wear it in London because of the people that we're meeting. I never thought I'd be here to meet fundamentalist Muslims who celebrated the events of 9/11. These are Muslims I feel uneasy about and would normally steer clear of. But I knew to fully embark on this, I would have to face what I fear. Do you guys remember how to tie the hijab on? Because I don't think I do. Today I'm going to the home of Dr. Al-Masari. He's a physics professor and writer. He's also a fundamentalist Muslim. Dr. Al-Masari was introduced on a television program as someone who felt September 11th was the happiest day of his life. Thank you.
I said it actually to be provocative. It's not a matter of happiest or not happiest, but actually a Pakistani friend told me that his friend told him it was the happiest. For me, it was really an amazing day. Happiest, not necessary, but amazing that at last the first world power, which has been able to hit everywhere and get away with it, has been hit at home.
It just feels like the whole world is going mad, and there's this madness. You know, people are blowing themselves up, strapping bombs on themselves. Planes are flying into buildings. Bombs are being dropped. And then, you know, you hear Allahu Akbar at certain things, and then, you know, the Americans, you know, were God-fearing and all of that. And I can feel sort of these inner conflicts even within myself. But it just makes me think I just don't want to be a part of any religion that where this is happening.